as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Washington Commanders. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. To the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Ready. Hawk 70, Hawk
70. First play, Wilson wants to throw it. This one goes out wide for Barkley. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. And even 20 yards. It's a first down on the game's very first play.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. Down to the 42, second down. These two teams met earlier in the season in Philly with the Eagles winning that ball game. So they're looking for another win here in Washington to take the season sweep. Now Hurts, he's going to do it himself. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Romeo Doubs, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secure. And a lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
13 yards there and a Washington first. His first pass attempt of the game, Charles, and the pass rusher's right there to hit him. But no fear, he delivered an accurate ball. Nice catch.
And you never want to see your quarterback getting hit, but it also sends a message to the rest of the team when he's able to take that shot and still deliver downfield. Showing a little toughness, and the team rallies around him. This could really help him on their drive.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. You look at this Eagle defense, and they're a unit that struggled some against the run, no doubt, coming in 25th out of 32 teams.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. Left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this will stay at a 7-point game.
Wow, partner, it's almost a little jarring to see a holder set up on the other side of midfield. I haven't brought out my binoculars to make sure on that one. That is showing an awful lot of confidence in a kicker to try and hit from 61 yards. And this one winds up no good.
So they tried the 59-yarder and missed it. And now this offense starts just 1 yard shy of midfield. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. Now he's going to step up and run. And Hurts able to show off some of that elusiveness as he slides to the ground there, and in the process picks up the 1st down. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Good. 66.
They go play action with Hurts. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
Well, this is a deep. Offense is definitely on their heels now because they gave up the running play for good yardage 1 play ago. Now the pass here sets this offense up 1st and goal. They're going to have to dig in strong now because they've been in retreat so far in this drive. This offense on the march.
And he's going to be touched down right at the line of scrimmage.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Ready? Panther 60. Panther 60.
Motion left, Smith.
Ready?
And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Aaron Jones, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Eagles are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now 14-0.
14. Commanders nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning.
He's got a man complete. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. A huge play there for Washington. And even 40 yards. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 34. They run over center with Mitchell. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Pass caught, it's Lane with it. Oh, he sheds himself free. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up now, 3rd and 3.
Come on, set. 18 Rattler,
To throw is Daniels. Looking for the end zone. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Cougar 19. Dragon 60.
Daniels going to throw for it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Mark Andrews, 27 yards. And the Commanders take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Matt Gay on for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Eagles 14, Commanders 7. Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings, because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
When you lose that kind of yardage on a pass play, you often expect it to be a sack. But that wasn't the case there. They completed the pass. Probably would have been better off just dropping the football and making an incompletion as opposed to catching it and losing that kind of yardage.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
Intercepted.
Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive, now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
Ready?
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks.
Now Daniels. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Jaden Daniels taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Commanders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
I feel like I'm back in school. What was that book, you know? It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. This has been a tale of 2 quarters so far. They trailed 14-0 after 1. How about the rally we've been watching?
Yeah, a couple of touchdowns. PAT here to tie it up. This is a good ball game all of a sudden. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing is Hurts. In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trey Amos. And the Commanders are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80, 79 Broncos. 60 Bobcats, 65.
To the air goes Daniels. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Hurts sets up to throw it. He'll find Jones again, complete. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
And we constantly talk about people being on the same page. In this situation, the two of them saw the play with the same eyes. They understood where the open spaces were going to be, and they found a way to get there to pick up a new set of downs.
Hurts. Got Dobbs over the middle. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
Here's 3rd and 6.
No touch it. 180, 180. Yeti. No touch.
Here's Hurts to throw. And that is incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
4th down, Corliss Waitman now on to punt. Jalen Lane deep for Washington. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They've got momentum on their side. They were once down 14-0. Now it's even at 14 as they look to put together a drive to get them the lead. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a 1st.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts, because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense. I think in the future, if you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
Ready up. Rodley, 18, down. Cougar Knights, trap 60, trap 60. Go.
Daniels looking to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. It'll be a loss of 15 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and very long. Though certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the 1st. We'll see what they've drawn up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's got it to Patterson, complete. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th.
It's 4th down.
Oh, they're changing this at the line.
Cougar 19. Cup 19. Cup 19. Buffalo 18. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Mustang 19.
On 4th down, here's Daniels. He'll try to do it himself. And he will have the 1st down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
So they convert on fourth, and now from just outside the 30, here's first and 10. Working out of the gun, Daniels. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
11 more yards. Washington Commanders.
60 Eagles.
First and 10 at the 21.
Throwing now is Daniels. Got a man, it's Patterson, complete. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
18, Pioneer. Ready? 18 Cardinal, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Here's Daniels. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Ready, set. 6, let's go. 60 Bison, 6 Warriors, 70. 19 left.
Looking to throw. Daniels. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Mark Andrews, as the first half is winding down. And the Commanders have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And the lead is now 21-14.
Commanders 21, Eagles 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Crossing right, it hits his man, it's Jones. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. And his kick is good. Didn't hit it all that well, but he got enough on it to put it through. And that'll bring him back within 4. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments.
Here we go. Ready.
First down, here's Mitchell. And a loose football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. The fumble on first down. Now here's second down.
70 race. Cougar 19. 60 Bobcat. Dragon 60.
Back to throw. Daniels. And he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
Those are the ones you dream of as defenders. I think if he gets eyes on the ball a little bit earlier, he might come away with it. Instead, it's going to wind up as just an incomplete pass.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 79 Broncos.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over a 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
And a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. From Commander's territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36. Up the middle, Jones. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
Play action. Here's Hurts. It's caught on the right side. It's Smith. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now we've got got a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. If it was sunny, maybe this is a field goal attempt. But with the rain, they're going to go for it on 4th down.
Trimmer. Crowd left Yeti.
And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. He tried to do it himself, but couldn't find his way to the marker. And that will force a turnover on downs. Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive. And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Here we go on 2nd and 12. Throw left side complete. That's Mitchell. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
From the gun on 3rd down, Daniels. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
Good work there to force the incompletion and 4th down. Normally, it'd be a quick change for the punt return unit, but this offense has converted twice on 4th down so far, so you may want to double-check things there and make sure they're actually going to kick the football.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They get this out quickly to the left side. And he will have the first down. He winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to...
Pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Jalen Carter in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Now Daniels going to keep it. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Patterson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for 3rd. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Ready.
They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. And this one will wind up being down just outside of that 20-yard line.
Let's play ball.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Song.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. From the gun, it's Hurts. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. They'll give him 4 yards there. And it's 2nd down.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
Washington on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They're looking at 3rd and the nose of the football. And he's going to have the 1st down, yardage to the 35. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
This one swung out here to Jones. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him?
Dallas Goedert halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Eagles have taken a 4th quarter lead.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
Yeah.
Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
I might see earlier.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Here we go. Set.
The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. They need their best drive of the game right here.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Let's go now. Check. Panther.
Running left, here's Mitchell. Room here to run. And he'll go down.
How the hell you get caught on the end, man?
63 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Now that's a big-time run. Lightning in a bottle, forget it. He exploded out of the bottle for that type of a pickup.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
70, ready.
Looking to throw. Daniels under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. 3rd down, trying to get a little bit closer. From here, the field goal would be 55 yards. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
19, charge, Dragon 60. Ready.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Slings this deep from McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington.
Oh, bro, why the hell they keep switching my shit, man?
38 yards. And the Commanders answer back with a touchdown.
Oh, my God. This shit is annoying.
Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And that will make this
Shit's so fucking annoying. They keep changing my shit, bro, every fucking time, bro. It is not the defense I call, bro. I call cover 3 and y'all sending y'all blitzes, niggas, man.
Kick it away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now back to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 14 yards there and an Eagle 1st down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his...
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw.
Ah, fuck. Man, it's PI!
One-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Back to throw. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Nice call on defense, rolling out the nickel package for that big 3rd down play, and he did an excellent job locking down coverage and forcing him to try and run for it, and he doesn't get there, which brings up a big 4th down call.
It's got to have it time. 4th and 9. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete.
Bro, what the fuck is this? Bro, this nigga guard. Bro, this nigga done drops. Oh my fucking god. This nigga done drop every fucking ball, bro. What the fuck?
Ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. We gotta have two hands on the football here as they
oh man, what type of shit is this, man? You keep dropping passes.
Gonna use the first of their timeouts.
This nigga keep dropping them all, man. He keep dropping them bitches, man.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. To the air goes Daniels. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long.
This shit's so
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw.
This shit's so
I think he looks like he has.
This
I can
shit's
do
so
it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
And not a whole lot of room to operate.
This shit's so fucking gay, bro. Like, y'all keep trying, shit like that, bro. Like, my tight end dropping every fucking thing, but this nigga tight end not dropping shit. Look at that shit. Like, look at that.
And he will have a Commander's first down, and that should just about do it.
Lucky as shit ever, bro. I swear these niggas be getting some lucky ass fucking win, bro. This shit is sad, bro. Like, nigga get a fucking lucky ass win like that, bro. That shit so deep, man. Nigga keep dropping. Look at, why would you move back, gang? What the fuck? Why would you run back? Is he already down there, bro? What the fuck? What the hell you gonna run back for if you see a boat, man? Taylor just toss it to the side beat, man, bro. Shit so ass, bro. This game so ass, bro. I'm telling you, I'm not buying this shit next year. Not buying this shit next year.
And he's gonna have to protect the football
and take his shit next year.